Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty, and this is the first bonus battle we're going to see between the end of the Battleship Brawl and the start of the Tank Tussle. And the main focus of this thing, more or less, is the USS Pennsylvania by I Lack Creativity in Names. This was submitted to me well after the tournament started, and they were hoping they could get it in because it's a huge improvement upon their other ship. According to them, but you know, the tournament had already started and I wasn't going to be able to do that. But I did say I would use it in a bonus battle, so here we are. And to put his statement to the test there, I'm putting it up against the Capital, which is the ship the ship that was actually submitted to the tournament, the one that actually got the fight. So we will see which one is better. I will say that the Pennsylvania looks a lot better. Like, I just like the way, like, it's not even just because it's a, you know, a replica looking ship, it just looks nicer to me. I don't know. I like it better. But whatever. We'll go ahead and put that statement to the test and see if the Pennsylvania can beat the Capital. Rules and everything are the same as regular Battleship Brawl. Following the Season 4's rules here, even though Season 4 is over. Capital losing some turrets already and quite low in the water. So yeah, so far this is looking like a pretty much no contest. Like, the Pennsylvania is going to destroy the Capital. Oh yeah, this isn't even really a fight. I'm gonna have to do something else. Like, I'm not even gonna do a round 2 of this. This is kind of like kicking puppies. That is a definite improvement. But let's you know what? Let's just go ahead and we don't even need to continue watching that because that's not even any fun to watch. Let's see. Let's put. Let's see how it does against another pretty good-looking ship. The Phoenix. This should be a better gauge of its strength and prowess here. Probably a more interesting fight. Both ships managed to get themselves DQ time from their spawning position. Pennsylvania shells striking first, starting broadside. Quite useful, but they mostly missed, so not a whole lot happened there. Phoenix taking some hits to the side, and it looks like that gun in here, this, yep, that turret has been knocked out. Which is, you know, not the greatest thing to have a ship happen, or for a ship to have happen to it. That's what I meant to say. Talking is difficult, folks. Oh, those shells missed as well. Let's go check in on the Pennsylvania. This is actually turning out to be a pretty close match, though the Pennsylvania is repairing. It's using up repair materials way faster than the Phoenix. Yep, and it's taking gun damage, which is part of the problem. Alright, there was a little bit of flipping there, but that's not... I wouldn't call that excessive flipping. It's just because the guns are elevated that they were brushing against each other. That's fine. Uh-oh, Pennsylvania. Gone dead in the water. Phoenix is behind by HP, but ahead in materials. Phoenix has lost a lot of guns. There's a single barrel. Yeah, a single barrel still functional on this gun, I think. And then both of these rear turrets still in the game. I'm not sure how that single barrel is still functional. Oh, it's not anymore. Yeah, it's definitely not anymore. From the depths, you so silly. But the Pennsylvania went dead in the water really easy. Just pulled its rear guns out of alignment because the Phoenix is, you know, crossing the T. And with only one turret able to fire from this position, all the Phoenix has to do to win really is just park right there, and it's just the game is the match is it belongs to it. End of story. But oh, and that turret just got disabled. The Pennsylvania proving to be pretty fragile, it seems. It lost several guns early on. Went dead in the water rather easy. Is losing hit points really quick. But it does look nice, and the guns pack some punch. Both ships out of materials, so unable to do any more repairs. I wonder if that's why the Pennsylvania went dead in the water. Does it use a steam engine, maybe? Without any materials, the engine just turns off, and here we are. Because it did run through those materials really quick. Like, it's either that or the engine's dead. One of the two. Whatever the case, being dead in the water is a pretty big disadvantage. Crams don't tend to miss against stationary targets. Though they do tend to overpenetrate with their superstructure. But you know, I said something, so the game has to immediately prove me wrong. See, that probably would have hit. No, that wouldn't have hit. That would have gone way too low. Screw you two, game. It seems like the Phoenix is just a little bit too much for the Pennsylvania. That or the Phoenix got some lucky hits in. That is also possible. It's not that far of a match, though. There's barely a 5% difference. Now there isn't a 5% difference. No. Actually, yeah. Nope. Not a 5% difference anymore. I think if the Pennsylvania were still moving, it would be in a much better condition right now. So sorry about that there. The phone decided to start ringing, even though it's supposed to be on Do Not Disturb. Oh! What's this? The Phoenix wasn't able to stay up long enough. It has been 80% and sunk. Or not. Oh, now it's going back down now. If it can just stay alive for another minute and 45 seconds, it'll be a draw. If the health stays the way it is, but does not look like that's going to happen. That is it. The Phoenix has been sunk. The Pennsylvania wins by merit of being able to stay afloat better. So yeah, I think that shows that the Pennsylvania is actually a pretty strong entry. It's a shame that it didn't get into the tournament proper. It definitely defeated the Phoenix, because the Phoenix had everything go right for it in that battle, and it still lost because it couldn't stay afloat. So, I don't think we need to do a round 2 here. I don't really feel like doing a round 2, honestly, because I think the outcome will be pretty much the same. I do want to show one other thing. This was going to be one of the bonus battle things. Unfortunately, I can't really battle it, but it's still amusing and I want to show it. So, Archangelsk submitted this as their first attempt to get into the tournament, and I'm pretty sure it was meant to be a joke, because it's called the single entry, but it is a whole bunch of little gunships connected by an underwater lattice work, so that they're all technically one vessel, even though there's like several dozen total. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I counted 22. I could be wrong, but something in that area. And the reason I can't battle them, why they can't be an actual bonus battle on their own, even though I really wanted them to because I thought it would be amusing, is because they don't move. They just sit here. Which means against any ship that doesn't close the distance, they won't even fight. They just sit here and get blown up. Which is not the most entertaining thing. But yeah, I just wanted to show this off because it did amuse me. You know, with the trying to get around the rules with the technicality here, though I think it was meant to be a joke, more or less. But I said I would do it in a bonus battle. It turns out I can't because it doesn't actually fight. I never really inspected it because I basically loaded this thing in and went, no. So, yeah. That's going to be it for this episode, folks. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions for a bonus battle that you'd like to see, any 2 ships, if they haven't fought before, or if you want to see a multiple ship thing, like a 3-on-3, or, you know, a group of 4-on-4 or something. 3-on-3 is probably the most I could do without the, without it slowing to a crawl. But I might be able to do more. You know, like maybe do a Champions versus Hall of Famers or something. I don't know. Though that would probably just end up with the Champions winning. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Whatever you'd like to see, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. Or you can PM me on Discord, or just leave it a message on the Discord server, but make sure if you do that, you ping me, because otherwise I probably won't see it, because people talk about different stuff there, and it'll get lost. I don't always read every single thing that goes through the Discord. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on the battlefield.